there, knowledge seekers? Jasper here from the Black Knowledge. I got the man himself who got me down here. Charles Tyler from the Black Man's Option, Charles Tyler Show. Let me just give a little background real quick, guys. I watched this man videos at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. He challenged me to get my passport. I felt like he personally was attacking me on not having my passport, not traveling the world, not seeing the beautiful beaches of Copacabana. He's literally making videos down here, and I wasn't jealous, never envious, but I was inspired. So I was able to link up with the brother and, you know, conduct this interview with him. So I just had a couple of questions for Charles Tyler himself. So Charles, you have this show called the Charles Tyler Show, specifically for, you call it the Black Man's Option.
Yep.
To escape the Matrix. So why? Why did you do this? What was the purpose? Why? What made you, inspired you to get me to Rio, get other brothers? You've gotten hundreds of us down here. Why?
Well, like I said, it all started when I've been thinking about coming to Brazil for years. And at the time, it was not about relationships, you know, or anything like that, or even about, you know, women or anything like that. It's just to travel. This place just keeps popping up. And, you know, I think this is 2002, just kept popping up and everything like that. You know, but then, you know, relationship issues back in the States, you know, we had a lot of issues with, our sisters. You know, the Matrix has got them twisted in a different way. You know, so, you know, I was in a relationship, on and off relationship for like, actually, up to that point, about 15, 16 years. Okay. And I said to myself, me and this girl don't get married. Okay, I'm going to Brazil. Well, as fate may direct it, she wound up getting married to somebody else. I was not even, but you know what? I was not even hurt. You know, if anything, I looked at it as, okay, that's an omen. That means I'm supposed to go to Brazil. So I started going online and I'm looking up things about Brazil, about black men in Brazil and everything like that. And I came across this documentary called Frustrated. I said, whoa, I watched it and I'm like, hold up, man, this is all, that just basically pushed me off the fence. You know, and then I finally went to Brazil. Okay. And it was like everything, people tell me, you know, good stuff. And it was like the first trip I ever been on where it was more than what they told me. Right? The women turned out to be more than what I expected. I even wound up I was actually carrying on a relationship with a young lady for 6 months prior to me landing in Brazil. Then when me and her got down here, we connected very well. Okay. And I was so pleased with the way I was treated here. I said, well, you know, just as soon as I got back, I was down here for 19 days the first time. And just as soon as I got back, I already made provisions for the next trip next month. All right, because I couldn't get enough of this. And then I said, you know, then I guess after 3 trips, I said to myself, you know what, I need to share this with a lot of other brothers. And I was like, you know, I said, first, I want to get in contact with all the players from Frustrated. Okay. So I tracked down, I was able to contact Al Breeze. Okay. And Breeze Films. And I was like, oh, man, you know, I mean, the guy who probably basically set me on this path. So I said to myself, I said to him, I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build an organization, a social media organization, based on brothers traveling to Brazil or even abroad in general, right? The Black Man's Option came along because I looked at Brazil, one being, you know, 53% African descent, the blackest country outside of Africa, the United States. Okay, and the history that they have is still held on to their urban, their African heritage and everything like that. I said, you know what? These women still understand their role as a woman. Okay, where African American women have lost theirs. You You know, because of the way the media is in the Matrix, because of the way...
You can't say all, though.
Not all. Not, you know what? You're absolutely
not all.
right. Not all. Exactly. I stand corrected. Not all. Okay? But the majority, sadly to say, you know, have turned in a different direction. We now have women taking on other women in relationships. Okay? And now it's considered normal. Okay? Or better yet, the worst of them all, you know, the thuggish criminal getting all the love. Okay? Alright? And the nice guys basically finishing last. The guys who don't have criminal records. The guys who travel the world, keep their nose clean and everything like that, have good relationships with their own mother, okay, and father, okay? But when we were looked down upon, you know, and everything like that, with that negative vibe going on back in the States, I said, black man's got to have an option. Good black man's got to have an option. So the black man's option evolved from that narrative, okay? Black men are coming down to Brazil and they're finding relationships. The real, why didn't you go to Africa? Okay, the reason why I didn't go to Africa is I wanted to start with a country that is semi-familiar with America, right? Aside from the language issues, but still will work, but still has the African heritage as well. There's less distance. Okay, so that's how the black man's option started. You know, and you know, it has evolved. It's turned into a movement. You know?
Yeah, I'm a part of this movement. A couple of more questions. You have different groups as well.
Yes.
You just don't have one group.
It's like 6 different groups.
6 different groups. So how do you maintain this in Rio de Janeiro and traveling and making YouTube videos? How are you able to keep? I'm motivated. You know, like I told you before, you are a mentor to me. So I'm trying to understand, how do you keep the wheel going? How do you do it?
Well, see, for one, I'm the type of brother that's, you know, I'm not the best cameraman, I'm not the best sound man, I'm a walking production crew, all right? But I give you an idea at least of what it's like through my eyes, through my camera, of what it's like to be down here, you know, or, you know, to be abroad in general. Okay, you know, show you the. And then we also came up with a couple of our annual get-togethers, our beach parties, you know, and alpha parties and stuff like that. And to give brothers who, you know, who are in my Facebook groups first-hand view of what it's like to experience this abroad, what Brazil is like, what Brazilian women are like. Okay, get their first-hand view. You know, find out for sure.
So, what are some future? What can not only me as a fan, but the other brothers, a part of the group, and other people, the other knowledge seekers that are watching this, what can we expect from the Charles Tyler Show?
Well, there's going to be a lot of changes in 2018. All right, I'm looking forward to. All right, we're going to try to be on YouTube more, despite the ad revenue issues that we have with YouTube. All right, hopefully we can be fully viewer funded. You know, of course, more collaborations with Breeze Films. You know, Al Breeze. You know, and you know, we're just going to keep growing. This movement is, I mean, when I first started my first video back in 2013, I never thought that it would just grow into a movement. I'm the more surprised than you are. Oh, okay. And I just knew that from the emails and the posts that I get, you know, whether it's YouTube or whether Facebook, that I have to keep going. I have to ride this through, and I have to grow it. Okay, with the help of, you know, Breeze Films, okay, Black Knowledge, Black Jet Setters, all of them, it's all coming together. You know, it's definitely going to continue to grow. The Black Man's Options will just be more greater in 2018 than it was in 2017.
All right, well, I really am inspired. You got me down here. I'll never forget the first video I saw you. I'm not a Steelers fan, but I saw you in your Steelers jersey, and you challenged me to get my passport. You challenged me to explore the world. Even though I am ex-Navy, I am ex-military, and I have been all over the world, it's a little bit different. And I just had 2 more questions for you. One question I have for you is there anything that you want to specifically say to my Afro-American women and Afro-American men that are traveling or wanting to travel? What should they do? You know, a lot of people fear Rio. They're scared to travel. They're scared to get. I was scared, you know, at first, but
I was scared too.
yeah. So what are ways or advice that you have to get over that fear?
1, never let fear control you. Okay? Fear is the most crippling thing. It's the most crippling feeling that a person can have. Right? It can steal so much opportunity from you. And when you get old, you're gonna have regret. Because you were fearful of something.
Yep.
Alright? I had to get over certain fears in me traveling too as well. Alright? But I knew that those fears were going to cripple me. And I did not want to be crippled anymore. I did not want fear to be a chain around my neck. And like I said, fear to me is just another symptom of the Matrix. I get that terminology from Johnny Johnson from Frustrated One, the Matrix.
Shout out Frustrated.
Yes.
Al Grease.
Yes, I agree. And, you know, that terminology fits perfectly, you know, with the situations that are going on in America right now. You know, we got fear. We got, being untrust of each other, let alone in another country.
I haven't had any issues down here. As you can see, you know, I've been down here with you. I've talked to Jamaican brothers, Haitian brothers, native Afro-Brazilian men and women. I have had any issues of fear of anything, but I will say this.
Brazil's a mixed pot. Yep. It's definitely a mixed pot. It's a mix of everything. And that's another thing. I've gotten back into my culture and my African heritage as well since I started doing this. I even traced to some of my roots through Brazil back to Ghana.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And like I said, I think this was meant for me to be here. Okay. Oh, well, why? You only been to Brazil? Now, I've been in 7 other countries, but Brazil seems to put a hook in me to come back here. Now, I'm not done exploring.
Yeah.
I'm a long way off.
Yeah, same thing with Black Knowledge. We wasn't, obviously, you know, guys, Knowledge Seekers, we was actually here to support the Charles Tyler annual beach party, as well as link up with some other brothers a part of the group with Jet Setters. We had a whole bunch of tours. We had a great time. It was amazing. Beautiful women, beautiful culture, just love. Nothing but love down here. So I do have one final question for you. My mentor, my inspiration, my friend. Why do you wear and support the Black Knowledge?
See, I have a good eye for up and coming, talent and successful talent. All right, I've seen that in your eyes, young man. And I knew that I gotta support definitely, this up and coming talent. I see big things coming your way, and you definitely want to keep that. Join together and keep that collaboration always together.
Oh yeah, always, because I always promote we go further when we go together. We all busy down here, we're down in Rio, having a great time. Don't worry, we'll have more interviews about international travel, the dangers. There'll be more interviews with Black Knowledge and Charles Tyler, the Black Man's Option. So Knowledge Seekers, let's keep going, let's keep growing, and let's keep knowing. #Black Knowledge. Just out.